Right, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Become a Legend on Pro Evolution Soccer 2017. And thank you guys all for the support and positive feedback so far on Become a Legend series. It's been absolutely fantastic from you guys, and if you haven't done so already, go check out the previous episodes of Become a Legend. I'll leave actually the link down below with the playlist, of all the episodes that I've done so far in this series, and I'm really enjoying it, but you know, I'm not getting a lot of game time this season. I'm not really getting a lot of game time. Not getting the starting burst from the manager, 46% manager's trust level. Hopefully we can increase that sooner rather than later. But first off, I'll actually look at the training for Zulfa here as kind of mess around with a few stats a bit. Not really putting much importance in defense as an attacking player. So I'm improving on the shooting side of things as well as the dribbling side of things, so hopefully we can make more of an impact off the bench, as well as learning a new position that is that of the second striker, more of a playmaker kind of role, which could benefit us in the long run. But yeah, that is how the training goes. So far so good on that front, but again, need them game time. Right, moving on straight into our first game of the day. It's Olympique Lyonnais against Angers. It's an away game for us. It's going to be a really tough away game. Olympique Lyonnais, former French champions, of course. And they've got the main man up top, the captain himself, Alexander Lacazette. Lethal fella up top that he can score goals from literally any bloody where on the pitch. So we got to defend well in this game. The big test for the defense at the back there, but we look at to change the kit so there's no clashing there, but hopefully another 3 points in the back. Much to the first chance of the game. Tolisso actually getting the first shot for Olympique Lyonnais, just sails wide of the goalkeeper, but a good early chance there. Olympique Lyonnais, Alexander Lacazette playing as a playmaker there, and Tolisso really should be doing better on that front. But again, Olympique Lyonnais on the attack here. A good save by the goalkeeper that time. And that was half time, guys. Not a lot of chances in the first half, but Olympique Lyonnais looking very dangerous in front of goal. But as you guys can see, we had more possession, but we need to improve on the shots and shots on target, of course. But a really boring and dull first half that in the league games. Hopefully things do get better in the second half. Right, so second half here, Zulfa claims the ball there. Lovely challenge. Plays it on the right hand side. Good through ball there, back towards Zulfa. I don't know what the striker was doing there. Gilsunu. Zulfa cutting inside on his left foot. Can he get a shot away? It is Zulfa! It's a good, fantastic save there by the goalkeeper. An instant impact, an immediate impact from Zulfa off the bench. That is what we wanted to see from the 18-year-old. Good build-up as well. Won the ball back, but unlucky with the shot. Corner for Angers, whipped in. Trying to find Zulfa in the middle, not really getting there, and then the strike was well over the bar. No trouble there for the Olympique Lyonnais goalkeeper. Again, Zulfa making a nuisance of himself in that box, but chances are coming thick and fast in the second half. That's nice to see. Zulfa claims the ball, plays the ball over the top. It's a lovely ball for the striker. Plays it back to Zulfa, who claims it again. Once again, Zulfa gonna get another shot away, and again, it's on target, but the goalkeeper made a relatively easy save in the end. Zulfa knows it. He should have done better there. Good build-up play, good link-up play between the two strikers. But again, maybe Zulfa should have made that pass. Unlucky once again by the main man. Zulfa again on the ball, making a nuisance of himself in the second half. It's a lovely through ball for Yatara. Tries to play it back, and nothing comes of it. Zulfa has been excellent so far up till the 70th minute. It's a lovely through ball for Yatara once again. Does he have the pace to beat the defenders? Pass to the winger here to Gilsunu, but again it's a heavy touch. But Zulfa once again here, another through ball, trying to be that playmaker to change something in this game, but to no avail. Here come Lyon. Lacazette plays it out wide. Lacazette again, and there's the goal. Alexander Lacazette, it just had to be the main man up top for Olympique Lyonnais. And finally the deadlock has been broken in this game. A tense game this one. Alexander Lacazette won't miss a header from there. And Angers are behind in Lyon as we try to change things up a bit. And there is full time, guys. Not the result that we've wanted. We haven't lost in quite a while. Zulfa came off the bench once again. and try to create something, try to be that playmaker to instigate things, but unfortunately no impact from him once again. And Olympique Lyon take all 3 points. We did improve in the second half because of Zulfa. That is very encouraging to see on the individual level, but Lacazette is the man of the match. Right, so as things stand, Angers dropped to 5th. We were 3rd before, as Olympique Lyon have taken over us, as well as Saint-Etienne. Paris Saint-Germain, Olympique, Marseille are still in the top 2 positions. Hopefully we can bounce back in the next game and grab ourselves another 3 points, but the bottom of the table looks pretty much the same with Nantes and Dijon. Right guys, so the team of the month for October looks very good for Zulfa and Mangani. That is for Angers, representing Angers. That is what we like to see. Zulfa putting in some decent performances in October alongside Ibrahimovic and the usual names and whatnot, but that's very encouraging to see for the main man they call Zulfa. Right guys, for our next game we are on the bench once again, and it's another Ligue 1 game against Olympique Marseille. 2 tough games so far today, as Zulfa is still on the bench as previously mentioned. But again, Olympique Marseille with the likes of Batshuayi and Kudu there, it's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game for this one again. A real tough test for Angers once again in the league, and hopefully we can bounce back and grab all 3 points and keep the pace up top as we look to change the kits once again. Not having a lot of clash with the colors there. But first chance here, Mandanda plays a weak ball for the defender there, and who else but pounces on top there but the captain himself, and Doy. He's been absolutely phenomenal for us so far in Become a Legend. It's just a poor mistake at the back from world-class goalkeeper and Mandanda, Steve Mandanda. Look at the kick there, don't know what he was thinking there, and Doy pounced, and he grabs himself another goal. Good for the captain there. Right guys, another goal here for Marseille. Unlucky by Batshuayi the first time, but it's just awful defending by the defenders there. Batshuayi is on hand to grab the equalizer for Marseille right before halftime. It's a good diving header that. Batshuayi unlucky with his first shot, but his perseverance pays off, his persistence pays off there, and he gets his goal. But that was not over for the second half. That was actually not over. And Doy with a scintillating strike from outside the area, and Mandanda with a fantastic save to deny Ndoye's second, but resulting corner led to another goal for Angers. It's a brilliant one, and it's that man again. Ndoye he's an absolute tank. He's a midfielder, for goodness sake. He's absolute goal-scoring machine for Angers so far this season. A brilliant corner from the left-hand side there, from left foot on Mangani, I believe that is. And that's an absolute terrific header by Ndoye, and that was the end of the first half, I should say. The first half, goodness me, end-to-end stuff, especially at the end there. 55% possession for Angers, 5 shots for us, 4 on target. We were the better side going into the break, but hopefully we see a little bit of Zulfa in the second half. Unfortunately, we didn't see him at the start, but another goal to report to you guys. Look at that, Angers flying out of the blocks in the second half. Don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. I'm just not going to bother. That guy's name is just ridiculously long, but good build-up play again on the middle. Lovely through ball by the striker there to put another striker through. Can't pronounce his name as mentioned previously, but Angers leading 3-1 against Marseille. So at this point in time, Zulfa finally came on, trying to create something. Dribbles past one, dribbles past two. Can he get a shot away? Oh, he passes it actually, and goodness me, that could have been our first assist of the season. Goodness me, what a scintillating run that was from the main man Zulfa. Past 2 defenders, unselfishly plays the ball through the striker. And Doy, I think that was a midfielder actually, and he should have put that in the back of the net. Zulfa again on the ball, still trying to cause havoc for that Olympique Marseille defense. Past one again. It's still Zulfa trying to create something. Zulfa twisting and turning. It's still Zulfa. Don't know where he's going with this. It's still Zulfa with a shot, and in the end, just hits the side netting. I mean, not the best chance there, but again, Zulfa quite selfish there to perhaps get a goal for himself. Not finding any teammates, but the angle was really tight from there. No chance for a goal. Right towards the end of the match, Zulfa on the left-hand side. He can't conjure up one more opportunity. It's still Zulfa. It's still Zulfa. He just can't get a goal still. Goodness me. Still looking for that second goal, guys. Brilliant play again on the left-hand side by Zulfa. Cutting inside. Trying to get past a few defenders, and it's a good save by Mandanda in the end. And that was it, guys. A well-deserved victory for Angers. But again, Zulfa not getting a goal or an assist. Came close. Again, we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer to improving on the individual level. But team-wise, we're looking absolutely fantastic. Bouncing back from that defeat against Olympique Lyon. We were the dominant side. Look at that. 10 shots, 55% possession, 6 shots on target. And the man of the match was, of course, the captain himself, Ndoye. Right, guys, so that win over Marseille puts us above Marseille, actually in 4th position, while Marseille dropped from 2nd to 5th. Not looking good for them, but the bottom remained the same. Right, guys, unfortunately for the next game, we are not even in the squad, as we drew with Toulouse there 1-1. Maybe they needed Zulfa to come off the bench to produce some magic, but unfortunately it wasn't there. He was not there. We dropped down to 5th after that draw with Toulouse. And we're kind of maintaining that spot, that 4th, 5th, 3rd spot, as you guys can see. Another game not in the squad for Zulfa. Need that game time, need them games, man. We need them games as we fall against Saint-Etienne this time around without Zulfa once again. And it's hard times, man. It's getting hard times. We're in 6th position now as we go on into our last game of the day. So hopefully Zulfa will make an appearance somehow. Right, guys, for our last game of the day, Angers against Stade Rennais. We are at home once again. Zulfa is back in the squad, and he's back on the bench, so hopefully there's an appearance from him to some extent, but still need them game time. As we look at the first highlight there, great through ball there, shot denied by the goalkeeper in the first few minutes, and then another chance here, still trying to build up play. It's a good through ball, and again, another decent save by the goalkeeper, but it was flagged offside. Angers storming forward once again on this right hand side, and again coming closer, but that was the first half. Another dull first half going into the second half. Not a lot of chances, but we were the dominant side in terms of shots. 3 shots and 1 on target, but hopefully Zulfa does make an appearance to come off the bench in the second half. So Zulfa is on for the second half. Another great through ball there, trying to be that playmaker kind of role so far as we pick up the ball on the left hand side once again, driving forward, still driving forward here. Another great ball there to the left hand side. Can he get a cross in back towards Zulfa? It's still Zulfa, and he just did too much there. Zulfa chests it down, lovely control by the youngster, passes it through for the striker, back towards Zulfa, driving forward. This is where he gets dangerous. Zulfa still with the ball, passes a lovely through ball, and denied by the goalkeeper once again. Still trying to find the first goal in the game, but Zulfa creating all sorts of problems for Stade Rennais at the moment. The second half substitute, a brilliant through ball there, and a decent enough effort to get the corner. Zulfa again twisting and turning, reminiscent of a certain Alexis Sanchez of Arsenal. It's still Zulfa. Can he get a goal here? It's straight at the goalkeeper. He needs to put that in the back of the net sooner rather than later. It's been all Angers this second half. Zulfa tries to play a ball for the striker. Leaped, but nothing comes of it. Zulfa wins the ball. Lovely there. Can he find the right ball? He does find the right ball. Surely, that's the first goal of the game. Finally, deadlock broken. And it's been Rahma with the finish, but Zulfa gets his first assist of the season. He wins the ball back here. Move started from Zulfa. It's just about picking the right ball. He picked out the right ball, picked out the right man. It's a brilliant finish on the left hand side of the foot there from Ben Rahma. And finally, Angers get a well-deserved lead, 1-0. Still Zulfa on the left hand side. Can he get another assist or maybe another goal? Zulfa trying to play another through ball. It's just too far for the striker. Once again, Zulfa late into the game, 88th minute on this left hand side. Can he conjure up something here? Zulfa still trying to play in the striker, but to no avail. That time failed. It's back towards Zulfa. Wins the ball still. Twisting and turning. what he does best. Oh, he's gone past a few defenders here. It's Zulfa, and there's his second goal of the season. Finally, he gets his second goal of the season, celebrates in front of the camera with his teammates, but that was absolutely pure class by the youngster. Brilliant stuff. Kept on going, Zulfa. Knew he was going to get his goal sooner rather than later. Twisting and turning past a few defenders. They got a bit lucky, to be honest with you, but that's a brilliant finish into the corner of the goalkeeper there. Finally, we get our second goal and our first assist of the season. And there we go. 2-0 winners in the end against Stade Rennais. A well-deserved victory. Zulfa completely changed the game for Angers in that second half. And sooner rather than later, we are going to get that starting berth in that starting lineup for the team, guys. But brilliant all-round performance by Zulfa and his team, of course, as we take a look at a few highlights there. And yeah, so it's been pretty good, guys. It's been pretty good for Zulfa in this episode. Hopefully we get more game time. As we still look at the highlights here. And we got a bit lucky towards the end there to get our second goal of the season. But what matters most is that we finally got an assist registered to our name and our second goal for the season. Look at that, pure domination. As soon as Zulfa came on, 53% possession, 8 shots, 6 on target. And obviously there was only one candidate for man of the match, and that belonged to Zulfa. Right, guys, so after that win against Stade Rennais, we are back in 5th position, back in the Europa League spots, I should say. But so far so good. That was a great victory against Stade Rennais. 2 wins out of 3, which is well, as you guys can see, the 2 goals to our name in 10 games and 1 assist. Looking fantastic for Zulfa. Right, so for Team of the Month for November, Zulfa misses out on this occasion because of the lack of game time, but Ndoye from Angers makes his appearance once again. Congrats. Right, guys, unfortunately, even after our brilliant effort against Stade Rennais, we are still on the bench for the next game. Not what we wanted after such a strong performance coming out of that last game against Stade Rennais, but we've got a big game. Look at that. Next time we go ahead and play this Become a Legend series, because it's against Paris Saint-Germain, and then another tough one against Nice. It's gonna be a good one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another episode of Become a Legend. If you guys did, please leave a like rating down below as per usual. And if you're new around here, why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, as it'd be truly and greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you so much for all the support so far. Hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Become a Legend on PES 2017. And remember to always keep it real.